I've always sucked at algebra, I'm terrible at calculus, and I don't like statistics. But if there's a math that I do know, it's that robots plus city plus weapons equals awesome. It's a formula that's been proven both mathematically and scientifically across many games over the years, but if you wanted it on your Dreamcast, you'd be hard-pressed to find a game that fits that equation better than Slave Zero. As long as you can adjust to playing Southpaw, Slave Zero will make you feel like the man. You're a giant robot that fights other giant robots, and innocent lives are destroyed in the process. You vault over skyscrapers, you tear down buildings, and you can take down an entire ship full of soldiers all by yourself. Throw in some upgradable weapons, and everything better watch the flip out. For you. Because you're awesome. Also, how many games give you a dedicated curb stomp button? I can think of one, and it's called Slave Zero. I don't even care that it's too slow to be useful, just the fact that it's there is good enough for me. Aside from the occasional defend this thingy mission, Slave Zero is a fairly straightforward game with coolish boss fights, but it's also a game that's hindered by some major technical flaws. You've been watching this VGV for about a minute now, and if your head is starting to hurt, it's probably because of the horrendous frame rate. This is why you always optimize games for each platform you release it on. A lesson that some developers today still haven't learned. In fact, this port was so lazy that in order to keep the game from running even worse, they took out all the music. If you want to listen to the soundtrack while playing Slave Zero, either put it on your iPod or just get the PC version instead. I would also complain about how glitchy the game is, but then again, I was only able to get as far as I did in the game because of a glitch. In the very first level, I fell through a floor, and when I came back, I emerged an immortal being. You see all this chaos and mayhem going on, everything exploding? Yeah, I'm not supposed to be surviving any of this. It's like I've told you guys, I break everything I touch. If you're going to appreciate Slave Zero, you need to be able to look past the technical problems and look at the game itself. It's hard, I know, I feel like I've been looking at a strobe light this whole time, but if you can get past that, you'll find that Slave Zero is a good game for some mindless curb-stomping fun. Just not on the Dreamcast. Fun game, crappy port.